If you want to work with your dream brand, create a spec ad. Spec ads can be used to basically showcase your skills, and it always adds value to your portfolio. So it's a great way to get new clients. Today I'm going to take you behind the scenes and show you how I filmed this entire Nike spec ad in just 24 hours. Actually, it's not 24 hours. It took us 2 days, but 24 hours just sounds cool, so whatever. The first and foremost thing you need in order to shoot a spec ad is pre-planning, as I have mentioned in many of my previous videos. But unfortunately, this is all we had planned. I just wanted to be honest with you guys. As much as I love pre-planning, sometimes you just don't have the time, and a lot of the times actually you just have to improvise. So at the very least, have a basic outline of the entire sequence. The next step is to assemble a team, because it's next to impossible to do it all alone, and also it sounds kind of miserable. So I called up my friends Ikram, Sanjay and Suman. Actually, let me introduce them in a cinematic way. This is Suman, a national level triathlon champion, also the lead actor of the commercial. This is Kimaru, Suman's friend. Basically, this sexy and expensive bike belongs to him. This is Ikram, the second cinematographer and my assistant for the shoot. Next up, we have Sanjay, the third cinematographer and the BTS filmer. Last but not the least, we have Sunit. So now that the team has been assembled, it is finally time to shoot. Hey guys, so we are at the location 1 of our shoot, and we are about to shoot some follow shots of the bike. So let's go. So right when we started shooting, we almost got hit by an ambulance. And to be honest, it was just our fault. Anyways, our plan was to get the cycling shots first, since Guwahati here gets too crowded during the day. So we got up at 5:30, and by the time it was sunrise, we started shooting. So the monitor just turned off and we changed the batteries. Now we are going to take the same shot again. By the time it was 7 AM, the traffic started coming in, and at that point it was just too difficult for us to shoot. So this place is a little too crowded, so we are moving on to a different location. But the shots that we got were amazing. Instead of talking about it, let me just show you guys. Next up, we moved to a less crowded location with a bit of greenery, as it was important to show a change of scenery so that the audience can feel the protagonist Suman has traveled some distance. Also, it gets boring to show the same location unless your script demands it, of course. So I wanted 2 similar shots in 2 different locations, where the camera and the bike moves in the opposite direction. I also got a few more follow shots, and these turned out even more amazing than the previous ones. Let me just show you. So everything was going smooth. Just then, this happened. While we were getting the shot, the tire punctured, so we have to fix that. So finally the puncture has been fixed. So after the tires were fixed, we got a few more shots at the location, and then it was time for moving on to the third location. So we are at our third location. I just wanted to show you what I was using for this shoot. So this is the Zhiyun Weebiless, my main gimbal, connected onto a small rig arm, and I have connected the Hollyland Mars M1 monitor, which I am using with this HDMI to micro HDMI on my Lumix S5 with the 35mm. So let me just introduce you guys to the new addition to my setup. This is the Hollyland Mars M1. They sent me this monitor about 1 or 2 months back to test it out in my commercial projects. And let me tell you guys, once you use a monitor, you just can't go back. This thing has came in handy in so many of my shoots, and I just can't imagine how it would be to shoot without this. So cinematographer changed, Now it's time for Ikram to shoot. Maybe sometimes you are a low budget filmmaker like me and you are on a scooty filming something. It gets really difficult to see the shots and the composition when you are sitting behind a scooter and you are holding the gimbal down below, and that is when this thing comes in clutch. So when you see your frame in a bigger screen and you can notice every little details, this makes your compositions even better. We are changing the gimbal to Ronin S2, RS2. The good thing about Ronin S2 is that there are multiple ways to connect the monitor. This is the most epic monitor setup. The monitor is in front of the camera. By the way, I haven't told you about the best feature of the Hollyland Mars M1. You don't require a separate transmitter. It already comes with 2 transmitters on the top. So you can connect this with 2 other devices wirelessly. So that way, if you have a producer or the director watching at the same time, you can show them both. So now Ikram is going to shoot the running scenes. I am going to monitor it on the iPad. And yeah, let's see how it turns out. You just require the app with this, and it's really simple to connect. Anyways, thank you so much Hollyland for sending out the Hollyland Mars M1. I have left the link in the description, so if you want, you can go and check it out. Cinematographer changed again. This time Sanjay Chetri is the cinematographer.
1, 2, 3.
Right now we are about to get the stretching shots of our actor.
Yeah.
Since we are shooting multiple scenes in the same location, we are making sure that we get a lot of background separation. So we are shooting at 50 mm. So after we got done with the running scenes, we decided to go for lunch, and the initial plan was to complete everything in one day, but after lunch things didn't go as planned and we had to shoot the next part one day later. So we are about 75% done with the shoot, and after the lunch break we are going to shoot the swimming scene and the final shots. So yeah, see you after lunch. So the next day, on 31st of December 2022, we shot the swimming scenes. So yesterday we couldn't complete the shoot, so we are back now and we'll do the swimming sequence right now. The plan is we'll get a close-up shot of him wearing the goggles, then we'll get some follow shots of him swimming. Ready? Action. So we are done with the shots. Now we are about to get some close-up shots of him. We are going to put on the 22 to 60 mm and we are going to shoot at the tight angle of 60 mm. So that's a wrap on the swimming scene, and it's the 31st of December, the last day of 2022, and we are out here shooting. He is swimming while everyone out there is partying. How cold was the water?
Extremely cold.
It was extremely cold, but
10 degrees
it takes courage. He did it.
Yes, you did it.
Yeah. POV high five. And after the swimming scenes, we shot the protagonist sitting and wandering off into the distance while the voiceover plays in the background. Action. So, in spite of having less time and countless challenges, tire punctured, we are finally done. I just got done with the editing and I think it turned out decent. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about the edit. Comment down below after you watch it. And without any further ado, roll the edit.
The mind is the limit. As long as the mind can envision the fact that you can do something, you can do it. As long as you really believe 100%. You were designed for accomplishment, engineered for success. Find your greatness.
So that was it. Hope you guys enjoyed the behind the scenes into how I film videos. And if you enjoyed this type of videos, comment down below if you want to see more of these, or do you enjoy editing breakdowns. Let me know what you guys want more of, and I'll try to keep posting more of these type of videos. And by the way, Happy New Year guys. Anyways, thank you so much. Bye bye. See you in the next one. So we are done with the shoot officially, and now it's time to edit and show you the final video. Happy New Year. Awkward acting. Cut.